Hi everyone, I'm Carrie Tollefson, your fitness director for Moms on the Run and also an Olympian, and I'm here with a good friend and also a great runner, our doctor at Moms on the Run, Dr. Voight. So Dr. Voight, lots of people come to practice or, they'll email me or whatever at Moms on the Run. They're like, how come my knees hurt? How come my feet hurt? How can we keep them healthy and maybe stay away from having to see you?
Yeah, that's what we'd like, to stay away if possible. I think the biggest thing that I see with runners, especially newer runners, is that they increase what they're doing too quickly, increase the amount of running or the intensity of running too quickly. And I think the number one way to keep yourself healthy, especially with knees, feet, lower extremity injuries, it is to be very gradual in the amount of training that you're doing. So, looking at what you've done in the past, and if you are somebody who hasn't run at all, just starting with very little, increasing your walking, doing a run walk, looking at something like a couch to 5K or talking to your coach and saying, hey, I haven't really done much. How can I slowly increase? And over a period of several months to try to get your body used to the pounding of running. And then, if you're increasing the amount of mileage you do, then also not increasing your intensity at the same time. So that's the number one thing that I see is that people just increase too quickly and they end up with injuries, especially knees, feet, lower extremities. So I think the other things to be cautious about, making sure that your shoes are good. You don't put too many miles on your shoes. Every 300 to 500 miles, change them out. Making sure your training surface is a little bit of a softer surface. If you have access to trails, it's better than concrete and the pounding of that. So that's helpful. And then one of the main ways to keep your lower extremities healthy is by doing strengthening too, doing more core strengthening. Hip strengthening really helps with knee pain. So there's a lot of things that you can do to try to prevent injuries, but absolutely the number one is not increasing the amount of running and the intensity too quickly.
So do you have a certain percentage that you like to tell people that they should increase each week, or?
Well, the general recommendation is, increasing by 10% per
It's
week.
an old school rule,
That's what people hear, but that's really hard because if you haven't been doing much of anything, 10% of your mileage is so small that it feels like you're not increasing at all. So that's where talking to a coach can be very helpful, or looking at a program where maybe they start you off with doing a run walk 3 days a week, doing that for several weeks, and then increasing from there, but keeping it at a run walk for several weeks until you can do consistent runs of even 15, 20 minutes. I think if you've been running longer and you're at a little bit higher mileage, if you're doing 40, 50 miles a week and you use the 10% rule, I think that is a reasonable way to increase. So
we have that at Moms on the Run. We have Learn to Run, and we also have our intermediate program. So it's nice because we do kind of take them on slowly, but injuries happen no matter what. But this is a good way to try to prevent.
Yes.
Thanks, Dr. Voight.